Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my Monday Live, Stitching in the Closet. My name is Danita. I am the owner and designer of Undo Karma and Cut My Canvas. And welcome, welcome. If you are new, this is your first time watching one of my lives, please let us know where you're from in the comments below. We are always happy to get new people here, and we would like to give you a proper welcome. And we can't do that if you don't let us know you're here. So tonight's live, my lives typically do not start until 7 p.m., but I like to come on a little early as I set up, and sometimes I do a little stitching and just do things until 7 o'clock. So everybody's welcome to come hang out with me. I'm not sure. So tonight we have a special drawing. Tonight I'm going to spin the wheel for the Memorial Day raffle. $5 to enter, and you could win all this lovely stuff in this blue jumbo solo cup. So while I sit here until 7 o'clock, I am going to work on entering the names into the spin the wheel. And I like to do it on my old and outdated phone. It does sometimes take a little while to get it to work. So while I wait for everybody to come in, this is what I'm going to work on. Let's see. There we go. And slow connection. I don't know. It always tells me I have a slow connection. I don't understand.
Restart the phone recently?
Yeah, all the time. I'm thinking of next time trying that booster, putting it in here and see if it...
Put it in here now.
Because it may disconnect the internet and cause issues. Yeah, I'll try next time. Okay, let's enter names here. This takes a bit of time, so that's why I signed on early and I went ahead and anybody that wants to hang out. This phone is slow. All right, there's one down. Heather Trichian. I think I'm just going to put the first name and the last initial just to make it a little quicker. I do have two Dianes with the same first letter of their last name, so I may have to do Diane. Yeah, I have to do it. No, I don't know. Diane Mills. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you are okay if you ever watch these lives later. Hi, Patricia. Welcome, welcome. How are you, Patricia? Oops. I am no good at texting on phones. That's why I hardly ever do it from my phone. Everything is on my laptop. Hi, April. I am great, Patricia. Thank you for asking. Excited to spin the wheel tonight. Some lucky person is going to win this raffle tonight. Lots of goodies for a measly $5. Hi, Barb. How are you? How are you, April? Hi, Tina. Welcome, ladies. I will have you ladies know that I took a nap this afternoon. So let's see if I can have a little longer live tonight. Maybe I can hang out a little longer tonight. April is here. I am so glad you are here, April. I hope you're doing well, April. Almost have everybody's name. I actually love Elma's last name. Hi, Sissy, welcome. All right, I have all 17 names entered for tonight's Spin the Wheel for the raffle. So that is ready. Yay! All right, I can put this aside for now. We don't need it until a little later. What are you doing, Henry? Henry is in here, and he is in his ornery little mood. So tonight, I am going to start this haunted dollhouse. I printed out the patterns. This is the one that has, I think, like 20 pages to all the pages. If I do all the pages, yes. I just love this one. So I am going to do this entire haunted house with all you lovelies during the lives. I'm going to work on it every live until it is complete. Yes, tonight I'm going to start by counting everything on all the patterns. And then I will start cutting out all the shapes. Yeah, and we're going to work on it together. And I'll get everybody's orders together and get started on cutting these for anybody else that wants to join me. And so I can get them in the mail. Since I'll only be working on mine pretty much 2 nights a week, I'm going to go ahead and get started on mine. When you guys receive yours, they'll be already cut, ready to go, and you'll have way more stitching time. So you'll be able to catch up to me really quick and probably get yours done still before me. Look at the little ghosts. I can't wait to do the decorating part, the spookifying it up. It even has all the little furniture, little pieces. And I can't wait for Halloween stuff to come out of the Dollar Tree, and I can find the little things to go with it. I might have a few little things in my stash. I may change mine up a little bit, like these ghosts. I don't think I'm going to stitch these on there. I think I'd rather just find something to hot glue. Same with the spiders. I'm not going to do any of this stitching. It's just going to be the plain house. And then I'm going to decorate it after it's together. I don't know, I'm debating because I'm going to change mine up. Now, also, I want to note that it shows these being cut in black canvas. Everything's going to be cut in clear canvas. I need to make a note of that. Clear canvas is becoming hard. I mean, colored canvas seems to be getting harder and harder to come across. And Henry, if you bite my feet, I'm telling you, it's all over under here. Hi, Sandra. Yes, I can't wait. I'm going to start this tonight. But I am going to stitch up everything, all the little pieces, just so I can do it together with all you lovelies. Yes, I'm going to get started on that. I took a nap today, so hopefully, I can hang a little bit later tonight. And I got this, hubby got me this wonderful bright light in here. I don't know if you've noticed how beautiful it is lit up. I have gone through so many different lights without being able to get the proper lighting I wanted, and I finally got it thanks to my husband. So around 7:30, we will do bingo and have the spin the wheel for the raffle. And all the other time, I'm going to be working on this. So I am going to get started. Let's see, what time is it? It's 10 till, why not? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through every page here. I don't even know if I brought in enough canvas, but if I have to get more. Let's see if it says how many. So this is going to require, excuse me. Now this is recalling for stiff plastic canvas. I do not have any stiff. I'm not going to cut mine in stiff. I'm going to cut mine in regular canvas. I think it'll hold up pretty well. What I might do is just add like a piece in between. I don't know. I can see where. Thank you, sissy. I'm going to try. Actually, I do think stiff canvas would work better on this. I didn't even realize that about the stiff canvas. At least on certain, they are only calling, let's see. Yeah. At least on the structural, the walls of the house. So I am going to have to go out to my desk real quick and get, I think I might have a couple sheets left. So give me 1 minute, my lovelies, while I go get some stiff canvas. Alright, so it looks like I am going to have to make a trip to Hobby Lobby. I agree, April. I agree. I think it does. So I only have 2 packs left of the stiff canvas. This is the jumbo that I get at Hobby Lobby. It is, let me see if I can get it accurate. It is 13 by 22 inches, and it is ultra stiff. It's for 3 sheets. Oh no, I just knocked everything over. So I'm gonna have to go to Hobby Lobby, which I haven't been there in a while, so thank you. And now I have a reason to go to Hobby Lobby. Yay! Normally I have my plastic canvas shipped because I actually save money that way, because if I go, usually Hobby Lobby does not have very much stocked. Every time I go to Hobby Lobby, I'm lucky to find just a couple sheets. So when they have a sale on shipping, I always buy a ton of it. And thankfully, our Walmart, they have been doing better on stocking it, probably because every time I go in there, I buy up all of it. And I have my husband trained that anytime he goes into Walmart, he has to come home with plastic canvas. Because I go through so much of it. Hi, James! Hi, Vicky! Welcome! For all you new joiners, I am going to start this tonight, this project. Hi, Lisa! And I'm going to work on it continuously on every single live until it is finished. So we can all do this together. And of course, I made a post between this one. I will try next Wednesday to bring the pattern for the other one. I didn't even think about that till just now. But I will bring it just to show. I didn't know I could get Facebook on my tablet. Oh, Patricia, awesome. Yay. So now we are on your tablet. That is awesome. I kind of wish I had a tablet for times like this. But oh well. So yeah, I'm going to get started on this, and that's where we're at. Around 7:30, we will have bingo, and we will spin the wheel for the raffle. Yay! Oh, I almost dropped everyone. I'm telling you, sissy. That's why I do not go to Hobby Lobby unless I have to. And now I have to. Yay! Because you cannot just walk in there, buy some sheets of plastic canvas, and nothing else. It's impossible. Okay, so let's get started on the pattern here. So this one is calling for a lot of yarn. Oh my goodness, I haven't even begun to check my yarns. I know I've been holding on to this special yarn that was gifted to me last Halloween, I think it was. She does not join the live. She may watch them sometimes, but I think I finally have a reason to use it. Okay, anyways. So, yeah, I think I might have the perfect yarn. So 3 3/4, might as well say 4 sheets of regular plastic canvas and 9.5 sheets of stiff canvas. And we all know the stiff is a little stiffer in the price. It does call for 2 1/4 sheets of black, but I am not using any black. If there's something for I would much rather stitch these. I think they would look better. But when I cut these, they will all be in clear canvas. The colored canvas is getting harder and harder to come by. So I like to just stick with the clear canvas. Oh my goodness, I've seen that. You are $97. It doesn't take much, does it, sissy? I need a clipboard. Oh, I want that to stay. I got this little rock. Okay. I'll get it. There we go. Okay, that's the best I can do, people. $97. Woohoo! Okay, back to the instructions. Okay, let's see, because I really haven't sat and read it all over too much. Hi, Myrna, welcome! It's not showing any. Something's going on with my phone tonight. I'm live, so that's all that matters. Okay. 2 lengths wooden dowels, satin ribbon, and beads, seed beads. I'm not worried about all that stuff. Although I'm looking on here, and I don't see any beads, whatever. So I don't know what they use the beads for. Maybe on some of the accessories. But I'm not worried about it. I just want the yarn and the canvas. Okay, and this is a 1992 vintage pattern by American School of Needlework. And it is in my Google Pattern Drive in the Halloween/Haunted Houses folders. Yeah, and it's like 20 pages. But if it's all clearance or sale, or I believe it's getting into home. All curtains, etc. rugs. Oh my goodness, sissy. The canvas grid. All of these projects were worked on plastic canvas sheets, approximately 10.5 by 13.5 with 7 stitches to the inch. That is why it is called 7 mesh canvas. Okay, the pattern shows. I do not need all this. See, there is wrong side of canvas. Continental stitch or single stitch, single slanted stitch. So many. Okay, so actually, we don't need some of these pages. I really did not need to print out some of these pages. So, like 2 pages. Okay. All right, here we begin. Now, the outer house. Now, this one. Now, on here, if you see, a lot of the older patterns, some newer patterns, have where they have counted in the bars. That is very typical to see bars. Bars, or which are the lines, is called the bars. So if you're new to plastic canvas, when they say 35 bars wide, that is 35 starting with this first one, side 2, 3, 4, that's the bars over. Okay, now I always count by holes. So most patterns, especially these days, newer patterns, are done with counted by the holes, which are the squares. Each little square is a hole. Now, 35 bars is not 35 holes. Because there's a bar, you start off a bar before the first box, and then after the second square, I guess you end up with another bar. So you end up with one more bar than you do holes. So if the measurement is in bars, always just subtract 1. So this is actually 34 holes by 70 holes. See? That's all you have to do. So this is actually 34 holes by 70 holes. So I'm going to go through this pattern and do any counting that needs to be. Now also, I forgot to look in the beginning. Sometimes there are cuts hidden in the instructions. I failed to look at that. Let's see. So this is just stitching. Alright. Okay, so I didn't miss anything. Alright, so I just wanted to make sure, because sometimes they do. And there's been times or two that has really got me, and I have sent an order not realizing I was missing pieces. So I learn. Hi, my closet, Diane. Welcome to the closet. I am just starting the Haunted Dollhouse. I am going to work it from start to finish with all you lovelies. Okay, so here I gotta do ×2. It says make 2 from black canvas, but I'm not. I'm going to be doing it in clear. I'm not doing anything in black. So I'm gonna have to cut 2 of these and 2 of these ×2. Continued pattern. All right. Alright, so here is the first. Join a screen door. Oh, they used black canvas to do that. So this one here is actually 90 holes by 70. Because I'm not going to count bars, I'm going to count holes. That's how I've done it my entire time. So that's how I know. Now, to do this cut, first, I'm going to cut. Now, 90 by 70 is a standard sheet of plastic canvas. So that is one full standard sheet of plastic canvas. But we're going with the stiff. So it's going to be bigger. But I need to cut this door out. You see how it's wanting to cut this door out. So what I'm going to do is count this right here from here to here. So I know where to start cutting this door out. So I'm going to count all these holes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20, 30, 40, 49. So I know it is 49 holes from here to here. So now I know when I'm going to cut this piece out. It's already counted. I just got to count over 49 and begin. So I'm going to finish cutting this door. Hi, Jamie. Welcome. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20. 26. Alright, so this is 26 holes up. $15 by $15 holes over, and then of course we know it's 26 down. Okay. So this one is done. Should have brought my pencil sharpener. Okay, how many of those did I? I'm sure that was just cut one, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Well, we have a couple things here. We have the balcony roof, which is 15 bars by 22 bars. So that's actually going to be 14 holes by 21 holes. And then we have the porch roof, 91 bars by 32 bars. So we're going to make it 90 holes by 31 holes. Hi, Sandra. I prefer color as well, Sandra. You're correct. Because the symbols sometimes, get messy. I agree. But this is a vintage pattern, so I guess they just didn't know how to do it in color. Yeah, see, like there. Yeah. I agree with you. But it is what it is. They definitely don't make black and white patterns anymore. Okay, so this one here is going to be 90 holes by 45 holes. And then I need to count. Okay, so here we go. Here's a good little test. So it's going to be 45 holes. So how many corner cuts do you think this is? Is it going to be 45, 44, or 46? It can be very confusing, Sandra, but that's what I'm here for. So if you ever have a black and white pattern and it is confusing you, just let me know. I can help you during the live. See, that's what I'm here for. All right, let's count these. It is exactly 45. I can't either, Sandra. 44, James. I thought it was going to be one less or one over, but it is actually the exact same amount of holes. Because I thought maybe like there would be one extra. So we were both wrong. Hi, Christy. I can't wait to start stitching either. I can't wait. I'm going to stitch all the pieces and then I will put it together. So tonight I'm going to first get all my patterns counted and then start cutting. Okay, I'm going to make sure I didn't miss anything on there. Let's see what we have here. Okay, see, look in here. This is a lot of pieces in here that's not shown on the pattern. Oh, we're going to have fun with this. So let's start with what is on the actual pattern first. Okay, 91 bars by 63, so this is going to be 90 holes by 62 holes. Hi, Candace! Welcome! I started the Haunted Halloween. This is the pattern, and I'm just counting all my cuts so I can start cutting it. And let's see, this one here is going to be 16 holes by 27. 14 by 28, 14 by 27, 14 by 27, 14 by 13. Okay, now let's see what we got in here. For the house top, this piece is cut 91 bars by 35. Excuse me, I hope you didn't hear that. I'm going to just go through and count how many pieces there are to be cut in here. So this is one piece is cut. This piece is cut, so that's 1. This piece is cut 3, so that's 1. This piece is cut. This piece is cut. This piece is cut, which is 1. This piece is cut. This is 1. Looks like these are each just 1 piece each. This piece is cut. Okay, so there's just 1 each. Sometimes there's like cut 3 of these, cut a total of 4. No, that's not the case in these. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A total of 12 cuts. Yeah, okay, so there's 12 different cuts just in this box. Hi, Donna! Welcome! Woohoo, we are riding on Candace's windshield. Where's Heather? Where's Heather? She usually claims shotgun. I'm the backseater. that foot out. Where are you heading, Candace? Are you on another bike ride? Or that's why Heather's not here. She's off riding her motorcycle with her motorcycle friend. Wow, okay, so we have cuts here. We have cuts here as well. Uh-oh, Diane, did you catch something that I didn't? There are more than one cuts of those pieces. Oh, she is so correct. Wow, did I miss that? Thank you, Diane. I did not read it all. Look, cut 2, cut 17, cut 4. Diane, you are a lifesaver. Thank you. I did not pay attention there, did I? So let's do this count all over again. This is 1. This piece is cut still and is filled in with slanted goblin, worked in horizontal. Okay, I need to read all of the instructions. Cut 8 from stiff canvas and fill in with gray. See, looky there. So there's 8. Cut 2. 20 bars. It's filled in with gray continental. So that's 1. Cut 8. Bless you, Diane. Cut 12. That's a lot of pieces to have missed. Cut 2. This cut 1. Cut 17. Cut 4. And cut 2. So what did I originally have? 12 up here? Let's see what we missed. Okay, so this got 10. No, wait a minute. 10, 20, 29, 30, 2, 4, 8, 40, 48, 56, 57, 58, 59. It went from 12 to 59 pieces. Yeah, there's a lot of cuts with this. You never got that right, James. That makes it costly. We went to Nashville for a concert. Ooh, nice, Francis. Isn't that sweet? A mother-daughter date? Okay, does everybody get the same number that I did? 59? Do I need any help with my math as well? 10, 20, 21, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 57, 50, 59. Yeah, I got it. Alright. This one here is times 2, and it is 16 by 27. Alright, I'm just reading up here. I see nothing in there. Continue pattern. So, what is this? I'm not sure what this is. It doesn't say. This is the ceiling. Oh, okay, so this is the ceiling. Okay, so this right here is the pattern for all these ceiling pieces down below. And this is the stitching guide, I guess I should say, for all the floors. I don't need to cut that page. It's for the inner house. Inner house. Yes, it's for these pieces inside here. This is the inner house. I recognize the pattern. So there's the ceiling. Yes. Well, I plan on doing the inner house. I plan on doing this entire house. I'm just going to change up the stitching a little bit. My own stitching, but I do plan on I think she did a few lives on her wall from the concert. Oh, nice. Who was it again that you seen, Francis? Yeah, so and when I cut it, it's gonna come with everything. And then if you pick the accessories will come with all the little pieces. So the house is gonna come with everything I cut here, as you can see, and then the accessories come with all the accessories. The only thing is, it'll all be cut in clear canvas, not black. That's the only change. All right. But please continue to pay attention to what I'm doing, Diane. You are most helpful. Thank you. So these are the floors. All right. But of course, you don't have to do the inside. You could just do the outside and the walls and call it a day for a nice decoration. You are correct, though. You don't have to do these inside pieces. I would recommend, at least maybe doing the... I think it would help structurally hold this up better. These floors will. You could always just put cardboard. You could always hot glue cardboard inside if you're not worried about seeing the back side of it. If you just want to do the front, you could always just hot glue cardboard on the walls, and that would actually make it very sturdy for you, and you wouldn't have to mess with the inside of the wall. So that is also an option. It's actually not a bad option at all, because unless a kid's going to be playing with this, or what do you really need all this stuff for? You really don't need it, do you? I don't know. But I'm going to do it anyways, just to have it, because I want to. And that's what we do here on my live. We do what we want, right? Yes. Okay. All right. So off of that soapbox. So make two. Attic ceiling, because there's 2 attic ceilings for the slant. Parlor and kitchen. Make 2 bedroom ceiling, because there's 2 bedrooms. And then bathroom. Let's see, 2 bathrooms. So let me count the ceilings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yep. And then the floors should be 7. 2, 4, 5. How come I got... Oh, 6. Because the attic took 2 ceilings. The attic has the 2 ceilings for the slant. And then the floor is just 1 floor. Okay. Got it. Guys, let me know when it's 7:30. I have the spin the wheel ready for the drawing. We got, 14 minutes. Attic wall is 88 holes by 44 holes. So now, James, if you're still here, since it is 45 holes high, how many corner cuts does that make? Okay, we have... I don't know if this is a printer issue or a pattern issue. Right here. So I have an issue. And it's looking to me like a pattern issue. So I am going to... Because I only have a digital copy. I actually bought the digital copy somewhere. I can't remember. Very good, James. I was just seeing if you're paying attention. Does anybody have the actual pattern book? And if they do, if they can look onto this page and tell me what the count is down here. Because I don't know if this is a printer error or a pattern error. But we have an error. Houston, we have a problem and we need to fix it. So this is an incomplete. Oh. Ooh. I knew somebody would have it. But I just figured it out. So this was a a double page, which I don't like when they do that. When they take 2 pages and they continue the pattern through the fold, it makes it very difficult to make copies. But that's what this is from. It was a 2-pager. So I got it. I have the count. That's all that matters. So we have it here. Make 4. So times 4 and make 6. This one is times 6 and it is 33 by 33. This one is also 33 by 33. Alright, so just in case, let's put here 33 by 33. Cut 4. This one is also 33 by 33. Cut 6. Okie dokie, Smokey. Okay, Beth has it. Well, as long as we got somebody here that has the actual pattern book. Alright, back bedroom wall is 31 by 34. 23 by 33. Make 2. Okay, so here we have a little custom cut. So I'm going to count over 1, 2, 3, 4. See, it's kind of, it's missing. The boxes are kind of no-go there, so let's see if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5. So that should be 25. I'll be able to tell you in a minute. $26. 14. 4. So 25, 39, 43. Okay, so it says it's 44 by 33. And I got 25 plus 4 is 29. Plus 14 is 39, is 43. So my count is off. It's not here. This is obviously 4. Oh, okay. See, this goes over. I think I missed this one hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, that's where it is. That's how you can always check your pattern. So this cut line is right in the middle of this box. So that's where my error came from. All right. This one is 44 by 33. Okay, now we have the house assembly, which we don't need that now. Okay, so now we're going to get into the accessories. And I'm going to go ahead and count. I want to get the count on everything, and that will be all done. Cute little ghosts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 9. 9. 11. 16. Okay. That little toilet. 6. 4. 4. 3. 3. This is 13 by 3. I'm just going to do some quick counting here. So it makes it easier when cutting. I don't have to stop, count, cut. I can't stand that. That drives me absolutely insane. I have to have all the counting done, and then I cut. Okay, so I don't know. 15, this should be 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Believe it or not, I have had run into patterns where their counting was off. Six. Okay, now circles. I hope these are 3-inch, because 3-inch I do have. Alright, I do have some 3-inch circles. I should have plenty of 3-inch circles for everybody. And for you, the 6 that you need, Patricia. I recently bought a big package of them, so I should have enough circles for everybody. Let's see, I really don't need to count anything on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh, this circle has 2 cuts. I actually do not like cutting circles, but I will do it. I will do it for you lovelies that want me to do it. 6, 7, 6. I'm sure that's the same. There's one there. Cut 2. I didn't pay attention to the last sheet. Was there any? Oh, I'm not paying attention. This piece is cut 2. Cut 2. 8 bars on, cut 2. Alright. Cut 3. Cut 6. Cut 3. Alright. Kitchen counter. Alright, I'm going to cut these in here. Count, I mean. 22. 24. 7. 7. 7. Oh, I almost missed these up here. Gotta look for these little boxes. Cut 2. Cut 8. This piece is cut, so that's just 1. 5, 8, 7. That's 1. That's it. We have gone through the entire pattern. Let's see what time it is. Just in time. I would like to go through, after the drawing, I would like to go through and get a final count of exactly how many pieces for the entire 5 minutes. Let's see if I can do it in 5 minutes. 2. No, I can't do it in 5 minutes. I'm going to mess up. You guys want to do bingo first or the raffle first? The first 3 named is the one I'm going to do first. So just put bingo or put raffle. And which one you want me to do first? Because I can do either one first. Bingo or raffle. Bingo or raffle. We got 1 for bingo. 1 for bingo. 3 for bingo. Wow, I'm super impressed. I thought for sure it would have been the raffle. It's the balls, isn't it? You guys miss seeing the balls. You gotta see my little balls, don't you? Oh, my knees. That's what it is. I'm going to do a quick read off of the numbers for anybody that needs to check them. We have B6, B8, and B10. Then we have I-22, I-24, I-25, and I-26. We are not doing the ends because the first one to receive an X on the card wins, and that eliminates the N row. So then we have G59, G49, G51, G53, G54, G56, G58, and G60. That's a lot of G's. And then we have O69, O74, and O75. Okay, and that is what we have. Maybe we will have a winner tonight. Is there anybody here that only needs one number? And Candace and Francis, your vote for the raffle came up together after the bingo. So let me know if anybody is just needing one number. So let's spin our balls. There it is. There it is. And it is not an N. It is a B. B15. B15. Whoa! Whoa, Nelly. Where are you going? Beep. Again, if there's anybody new watching the live, this your first time, or you just haven't spoken to us before, please let us know where you're from so we can officially give you a proper welcome. If you need a bingo card, hit me up. Let me know. Put it on in the comment. I can mail you one by stamped snail mail, or I can send you a PDF that you can just print it out yourself. Okay. It's time for the raffle. Ouch. 4 numbers. Lisa needs 4 numbers. I don't think there's anybody that just needs 1 number, is there? Alright, is everybody still with me? It's not showing me how many people are online because my phone is like half working right now. Before I start the raffle, just waiting to see. Everybody caught up? Everybody get their bingo? What's going on? $15 is what I see. There's 15 of us here. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, everybody. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my phone. It started. Let's see. All right, let's get set up for the Sissy's still here. Yay! Christy, there are many. I have 17 people here for the raffle. I know not everybody can. Oh no, I hope I did not just... I think I accidentally closed. I hope it's saved. I had everybody's name ready in the wheel. Oh, there it is. Yes. Okay, so I am going to read off everybody's name just to make sure I did not miss anybody. I have 17 people, so I should have 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17 people are here. Yay, Francis is here. So I have Tina Nuggle, Tina N. Heather, Diane, Barb, Dorothy, James, Candace, Francis, Deborah, Patricia, Beth, Jamie, Christy, Regina, Rosen, Tanya, and Elma. So if there is anybody that sent me the payment and your name is not on here, speak now or forever hold your peace. I haven't squeezed him in a while. Okay, I'm just gonna hang out for like just a couple minutes because comments for me sometimes are slow popping up and I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. I paid a lot of attention to this raffle. And ads are everywhere. Oh, awesome, Lisa. Oh, good. That is good. That is good. Lisa, do you know how to do a screenshot of your phone? Because if you do, when you're into the Google Drive and you see a pattern that you want me to cut for you, if you could take a screenshot of it and then send me that screenshot, that would be so helpful in getting your pattern accurate. Yeah. Vicky, this is why I wait. Vicky, it is. How would you have sent it? Let me know real quick and I can check. Was it Venmo? Oh, I can't. I can't check. I'm on my phone. I'm gonna have to put the apps. I mean, I don't. Let me check and see. Just let me know, was it Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal? I might possibly be able to check it on my phone. My old phone here. I can't on my new phone because it's in... Okay, so PayPal. Let's see. When do you remember how many days ago? Well, yeah, it's just a screenshot, Lisa. You're just taking a screenshot of the pattern and you're going to send it to me in Messenger. Just so I know which one it is you're wanting cut. That you can do. You can't, like, take pictures of the patterns and post them out there on Facebook. No. I'm looking, Vicky. Do you remember the... Yes, May 27th. Okay, thank you. That helps a lot. That helps a lot. Okay, what do I have here? Okay, that one's Jamie's. Deborah. Oh, you know what? There it is. It was hidden below another one. Yes. All right, Vicky. I got you. I'm so sorry for that. Is there anybody else? I thought sometimes PayPal, if I receive a payment like within minutes at the same time, they send me an email with both of them in one email. So sometimes, yeah, I just it gets overlooked, and for that I'm sorry. All right, so let's go back to here, and then let's put in Vicky, and then we will be good to go. Vicky. Okay, let's see. There's Vicky right there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? So, I have to see 3 comments up there that say spin, and I will hit the button. When you guys are ready, just tell me to spin. I get so nervous and anxious at this time because I want everybody to win. It's like, I don't want to spin it, I'm scared. Alright, I got 1 spin. I got 2 spins. I gotta see 1 more. There it is! Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna give it the middle finger. It's the middle finger spin. Ready? Here we go. Francis says, please spin already. And it's the one that's not here because she's off riding her new bicycle. But Heather, if you watch this later at her later date, yay, you won. Congratulations, and thank you everybody else for playing. I really do wish everybody could win. But I will be sure to put together another raffle soon. I love doing the raffles. So congratulations, Heather. I'm going to see if I can take a screenshot. Now, really quick. Lisa. Now, for on my phone to do a screenshot, I have to push the power button and the volume button at the exact same time. See, I hold it. See, and it just took a screenshot. So I don't know how your phone works, but it's going to be something similar. You just take a screenshot. Matter of fact, let's see if I can do that real quick. Because this, for anybody that wants any cuts from the Google Drive, I have to know exactly which pattern or when. There's a lot of patterns. Sometimes I don't know for sure. So let's go to. I am not in. First, I have to go to the correct Google Drive. Oh, great. I don't have it on this phone. This is my old one. So I can't do... Okay, well, I could... Let's just... Maybe I can do it... Okay, let's just say these are patterns. So you would just, hey, you guys want to see a video? We had a guy cut a tree. Oh, this isn't the right one. Is it? No. We had somebody cut our tree years ago, and it was a professional business. We had him cut it, and they ended up dropping the tree on our back patio, and it took out our entire back patio. Ripped it right off the house. Anyways, just take a screenshot of the pattern, and you can send it to me through Messenger that way. Okay, you got it, Lisa. Great. Okay, so enough of that. Back to the fun stuff. Alright, so our raffle is done. Yay, Heather. I wonder, can somebody tag her? I cannot. Maybe I can't in here. I mean, hopefully she's okay. Oh. Heather says she's like really ever misses the lives. So hopefully she's okay. I'm going to tag her really quick. I can't do it on the phone because it's not letting me go to comments. So here we go. Let's see if I can tag her. Alright, maybe she'll get it and then she'll come on and join us. Oh, Diane, you did it. Awesome. Okay. next I'll work on getting some mystery packs. That'll be next. And then maybe later in the summer I'll get another raffle. Good night, James. Thanks for hanging. All right. I want to go through and count. That's what I wanted to do. I want to see if I can get an exact count for the entire pattern of how many pieces there are to this pattern. So and what I'm going to do so I don't lose count is write it down. Let me get a piece of paper here. Actually, good night, Sissy. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to use this piece of paper to write down the counts. All right, here we go. For anybody else that desires to hang out with me while I work on this, I wanted to start cutting tonight if I could. Okay, let's start. I have to pay attention here now. So we got 2, 4. So I'm going to write down 4. So if anybody's going to hang with me while I do this, I'm going to try not to go super fast, and maybe you can help make sure I'm not missing anything. So this is just 1. 1. Trying to get this. I never have enough room. No matter how much room I get, it's never enough. Okay. All right. So I'll make 2. Good night, Myrna. Good night, Sissy. Okay, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 59 is 63. 64. Wow, so there's 64 cuts just on this page. This is why I want to see exactly how many pieces. And then I'm going to start cutting. 2. Okay. Real quick, let's see. 2, 4, 6. So this is 7. And this one was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 13, 14, 15. And so I'm just going to count this as 1. And then on the other ones, I'm going to count on here. Because there's 4 and there's 6. So there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm hungry. I'm trying to do, I don't know if any of you guys have ever done any fasting. If anybody does any fasting or has done fasting, let me know. I'm trying to try fasting. I'm just curious to see what it does. So tonight, what I did is I ate my dinner at 4 o'clock. I figured since I'd be hanging out with you guys during the live, it would help distract me. Because then after the live, then I go to bed and sleep. And then when I get up, so I'm trying to go 12 hours. I think the longest I've gone is, I can do 10 hours. I did 12 hours once. Anyway, so I'm trying to, and I ate at 4 and my stomach is already growling. Okay, so we got that. So I'm curious if anybody in here does any fasting. You guys are helping me fasting. That's why I'm probably staying on a little bit longer tonight. Because the longer I stay on here, the later I go to bed, and then the later I sleep. Yeah. Because I eat a pretty predominant plant-based diet. I know some of you know, some of you don't. I do not eat meat or dairy products. So I eat a lot of fruits, vegetables, beans, that stuff. It's full of fiber, fills you up quick. But you actually eat more often. So, like every 3-4 hours, I eat. Yeah. So I'm hungry right now. But I'm trying to do a 12-hour fast. Okay. So enough of that. All right, now we're on to the accessories. So I'm gonna add that separate count. Cut 2, 2, cut 4. So that's 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Is there anybody still here? I'm not seeing any comments at all. That's just odd. Oh, look, I just seen this. This, I'm going to write on here so I don't fail to see this. I failed to see this last time. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 8. I'm here. Yay. What is 8, Lisa? You're here until 8? It's potty time. She's almost in Alabama. Break time. Yay. I need to get out and stretch my legs anyways. Okay. Didn't miss anything here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 21. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 34, 35. I was reading this one. So you're here until 8 o'clock, Lisa. So this one here, see how there's 2 cuts in this circle? And it says make 2. For a minute there, I was like, okay, is it make 2? Cut from 2 circles, making it 4, or just 2? And I think they mean just the 2 cuts, not cut 2 circles, making 4 cuts. So yeah, that's what I was adding real quick. Okay, we got that. So we have 6, 9, 10, 12, 15, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. See, it's a lot. This just shows here. Oh, it's 8 o'clock, and he had that time. Like for instance, a new pattern that I'm cutting. That I have to go through. I have to read everything, count everything before I can start the cuts. It's time consuming sometimes. Yeah. Okay. Up here, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is 2. I almost didn't see that. 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24. Now, I know somebody else in here is going to do a count too. From her book. So I want to see if her and I get the same number. Okay, so this up here is the count for the house, and this here is the count for the accessories. So we got 64, 79, 80, 95, 104. So I got 104 cuts for the house. Oh, 8 is with... Oh, Lisa, okay, there's 8 people watching. Sometimes my brain just mashes the marbles in the wrong direction. But I can count. Okay, this is 52, 68, 70, 80, 90, 110, 25, 133. I got 133 pieces for the accessories. Diane, you put that up as soon as I counted that. That is awesome. I was not expecting you to do the count either. You gotta be on all my lives when I'm stitching. So that makes us a total of 137 pieces. Wow, 137 pieces! Oh, jeez. I'm losing my brains. That's 100, that's yeah. Okay. We got it. There she is! See, we just had to tag her. There was a bingo number tonight, Heather. Thank you. We were getting worried. Glad you are okay. Oh, yes. Thank you, Diane. How many times have you saved me tonight? That was another marble matching brain fart. I would have figured that out eventually. It is. And 237. Yes, thank you, Patricia. Rethink that. Oh, wait a minute. Bethy here. Should this be 137? All right. Let's go back to the pieces, the accessories. Not 100 and... Oh, wait a minute. Tina, did you get 107 up here? And then... Okay, well, let's... All right. I might have to do my big projects on the lives with you guys all the time. All right, let's check my numbers here. So, cut 2, cut 4. 4, 6, 8. So this first one I have 8. I got that number. Unless I'm missing any pages. Okay, let me real quick. Beth, you have the book. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 pages for accessory. Oh, okay, Tina. I gotcha. Okay, so I'm going to write also on here 8. Oh, okay, Beth, I gotcha. I had 137 written down. Okay. Good, I don't have to recount. I got it. Y'all were trying to tell me the same thing. Alright, so we have 237. I'm going to cut all the pieces, and then we will count the pieces again afterwards. So, we'll go there as well, too. 6 pages of accessories. Awesome. Yeah, sure. Let's see. 17. My last page here is page 17. I don't know if there's other pages after that. Okay. 6 pages of accessories. All right. We got the dirty work done. Now comes the dirtier work. It's the cutting. So I'm going to put this beautiful raffle that you won, Heather. Look at all that funness. So I'm going to take this off my desk here so I don't forget to take it out in the morning to get that shipped. I'm going to ship that separately. Heather, I'm going to ship it out tomorrow because it's going to take a package all on its own. Unless I don't know if you're... I don't know. I might be able to add your order in there as well. I will get with that. 17 is the last page. Okay, so then I do have everything. Okay, great. Great. Scratch what I was just saying, Heather. I think most people will only want the house and not the accessories. Right. That's why I put up 2 prices, Diane, because I know not everybody. I personally have no desire for the accessories myself, but I want to go ahead. I want to complete this pattern for the people that are, because I have been asked. I do have a couple of requests. for the accessories. So I am going to do them all just to do it on here for anybody that does do them. And yeah. Look, I just noticed there's a little baby ghost in a crib there. But you were correct, Diane. Most people did not want the accessories. I actually want you and like to get like, I don't know, little thingy bobbies and put in there myself. Okay, all right. Let me stop my blabbering and start the cutting. Oh, the bingo number. Who has the bingo number for tonight? Usually Heather's the one that tells everybody the bingo number, so she needs. Hold on, Heather. I am getting it. I believe it was B15. B15 was the number. B15. Okay. No yawning. I don't need to know all the stitching. All right. I think what I'm going to do is just cut out the house. Or maybe you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just do one page at a time. So I'm going to cut the pieces on this page, and I'm going to work the pieces on this page. That's what I'm going to do. And then I will move on to the next page. The only problem is I don't have the yarn I want to use. But I think I know where it's at. I could grab it really quick. What time is it? Let's see what time it is. It's 8 o'clock. I think I'm good for at least another 30, 40 minutes. So I think, what is the color on here? Let's see. This is the roof. Black. Okay, I might have black in here, so I can just... come on, all this yarn I have surrounding me, and I have no black. What is wrong with me? I'm just checking my little bags here to see if I have no black in there. I have like 3 or 4. Oh, I just found this orange. Look at that. Okay. Any black? Oh, I had this old thing I started to crochet a while ago and never finished. I don't even know what it was. I could just use that black yarn. Yeah, I'll just use that up to start with. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. All right, so I'm going to cut the roof out and just start working on the roof. Now the roof... Wait a minute. I see... Oh, this is the other side of the roof. Okay, so... I was looking at the chimney. Okay, so... Alright, the chimney. Alright. I was wondering if they cut a hole for the chimney, but they didn't. The chimney is just going to be stitched right on top there. Heather didn't get bingo. Okay, so that was just a little... Alright, so this is an easy cut. We're going to cut 34 holes by 70. And I'm going to do it... Let me see. This is standard. I think I'm going to do this on the standard, on the roof, because the roof... Yeah, I don't want to use up... I don't want to do it all stiff. I can't stand the stiff canvas. I'm just going to use the stiff canvas on the walls and stuff. But I think this would be good. I don't know, for the roof. For these 2 pieces here. Because it's going to be double-sided. See, the roof is double-sided. A lot of these, I don't think I am going to do stiff. Because if you're doing the rooms, the walls are double-sided, so everything is already double-sided. I can always just stuff thin cardboard in between the walls, in between the pieces, to make this stiffer. Good night, Patricia. I think I'm going to do that. Since everything is double-sided, so it means you're using 2 pieces of plastic canvas. I am not using this stiff canvas. I'm not doing it. I don't have to. I don't want to. I'm not doing it. Okay, so now that we got that straight, this piece here is 34 holes by 70. Now, one standard sheet of plastic canvas is 70 holes by 90 holes. So I already know this is 70 holes on the short side. So I just have to do the 34 holes. So I'm going to move this, all this now, because it's hard to cut canvas when you have white underneath of it. See, with this black, you can see the holes, whereas through the white stuff, you can't see the holes. Good night, Heather. Good night, Barb. So I recommend cutting when you have a dark background. It will make it so much easier on you. Scissors. Okay, so let's cut this tab off of here. I'm going to have to get a bin to keep my scrap pieces in. Okay, so I just have to count 34 holes, and then it's a straight up cut. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34. Alright, there we go. Now I'm going to do a nice, slow, clean cut right up against the bar there. So it's a nice, smooth cut. Okay, so there is one roof panel. Woohoo! We got the first cut. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to line this up. And I'm going to make the second cut. Easy peasy for that. Okay. So anybody that put in an order for theirs, at least on the, oh my goodness, please forgive me. At least on the Haunted Dollhouse, let me know if you do want the pieces it's recommending to cut in stiff canvas, or if you want it all in just regular canvas. Let me know. I may ask you when placing. I haven't actually placed orders yet. I'm getting there, I promise. Okay, so there we have the 2 roofs. And that's what I'm going to start with. Yeah, I think that'll be better if I just do... I'm going to just work one page at a time. And we have a nice little long stitch design here. Okay, so now I see something. I see another one. This is why this is cut from black. They wanted this to be cut from black canvas. Now, if you notice this stitch is straight stitches, not goblin stitches. So by doing this straight stitches and doing it on clear canvas, it's not going to look the greatest. I'm going to do a couple stitches to show you. So we already have our first issue. So let me take this done. So I may have to see how much black canvas I have. So we just may have to do some of the cuts in black. See, it's very difficult to really know every little detail to a pattern until you actually start making that pattern yourself. Okay, maybe that's not the right end I want to take apart. It's the only... Here it is. Okay. So I'm going to get some black here. I may not stick with this black, but... Let me get a needle. I love these long needles. I just recently found these needles and I love them if anybody's interested. I love them. I like them because they're long. They actually help me hold on to them better. There's more needle to hold. Alright, so let's do this stitch as they put it on the clear canvas. I already know how I'm going to solve the issue for me. Or maybe I should do it... I don't know. Or maybe I should do it Alabama. Woohoo! Candace is in Alabama. Maybe I should do it in black. Per the pattern. But let me stitch this up real quick. Okay, so this first stitch is 1, 2, 3. I can't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. This first stitch is up and down, up and down. Total of 7 holes here. I am going to just make this. No, I'm not. Since I may take this, I'm going to take this back out. This is not permanent. I just want to show you. Because I already know how this is going to look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the other one is the same. Because this is the straight stitch. It's going to look... Now you could double up your yarn. See already? See already how you're seeing the clear? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then we've got a 2 and then a 5. Wow. Hubby's watching some shootout show out there. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I can see some little, see these little nubbies? I don't like little nubbies. I have to cut those off. They will drive me crazy. Okay, so if you just do a single strand of yarn on clear canvas, this is what you're gonna get. It's gonna look like boo-boo. You could double up the stitches. Let's see how that looks when you double up the stitches, just to show you. Oops, I'm just going to do this. It's very quiet out there in the closet. Is there anybody still out there? Okay, you could double it, and it will help it some. Now that's doubled. Now you could double it. You could use the clear canvas and double your yarn, and it would look a lot better. So you could double your yarn or just use black canvas. What do you guys want me to do? Should I double my yarn, or should I go dig out a sheet of black canvas and do it? Thank you, Diane. Do it per the instructions. It'll just take me a minute to jump out there and get black canvas. I'm thinking black canvas. La la la. Canvas. Let me know. Black canvas or clear? I'm going to have to look to see if I can download my lives, because if I could download my lives, I could upload them to YouTube. And that way this will be a permanent... I agree, Diane. I just wanted somebody else to agree with me. That way we will have permanent access to all these for anybody that makes this dollhouse. There would be many, many, many hours of video to watch because I have no editing skills. No, yeah, we don't want all that on YouTube. Forget that idea. I'm just thinking out loud, I guess you could say. Okay, you will have to hold on. I have to run out to my office and grab some black. I think I have some. Okay. I have black, and it looks like I may have enough black for, yeah, the whole thing. Oh, that is so weird. When you turn this, you can see on this sheet of canvas, you see the line and then the squares. You only see it when you look at the canvas at a certain angle. You see that? This is from Hobby Lobby. Huh. Isn't that something? But you look straight at it. Yeah, you don't. That's weird. Okay. Alrighty, well, there's our first two cuts that, well, we don't need. So let's put these aside. I will use them for something else. And then I can use the black, use these clears. That is weird, isn't it? To just cut these out. Now I need a white background because black on black is not going to cut it. I got just enough white from the paper there for me to see the cut. All right. I'm going to keep this underneath the stitching so I can see. Okay. Now, I don't know if I like this black. I guess it is fine, this black. Yes, Lisa, I'm going to use... Yeah. I think most of the other stuff, the clear, will be fine. The roof definitely needs to be in black. Or you're going to have to do double, maybe even some triple stitches on the clear. You can make it work on the clear, but if you don't want to be doing all that extra stitching, which I don't want to. Alright. So let's start this again. This was 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to take me just a tad bit to figure out this pattern down pat to where I don't need to look at the pattern. The page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to see the difference here. Look at the difference. It's going to look pretty neat, I think. So it's 2 and then 5. Yes, this definitely looks better. Okay, so the roof definitely has to be in black. Alright, so all your orders will definitely get the black for the roof, and I can see right now the porch roof is going to have to be black. So I'm just going to... I got to make a Hobby Lobby. So I'm just going to stick to the pattern and do the black where it needs to be black. It's not black stiff. I don't even think they make black stiff. But everything is doubled. I'm not using stiff on mine because everything is doubled. I don't think it's needed because it is doubled. I am going to insert some thin cardboard, give it a little extra stiffness. But if you really want yours in stiff, let me know. Okay. Some people prefer it, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some people like it stiff. Okay, 3, then 3, 3, then 3. This yarn is a little windy because I'm undoing it from... crochet. Okay, I think I have figured out this pattern already. I'm super excited to do this. 5, and then it's 2 7s. So this should stitch up fairly quick doing this little decorative long stitch like this, straight stitch. Actually, the long stitch is the goblin. So it definitely has to be on black. And I think that will give the roof a little texture look to it as well. Yeah. How's the drive going over there, Candace? I would so be asleep if I was riding the car. Are you the passenger or the driver? Sometimes that's the best sleep is in a moving vehicle. If you can get comfortable. Oh, also, for the few of you that are left, I have been adding little single little bits and piece little patterns into the Google Drive. I'm planning on getting a good night, Tina. I hope you feel better tomorrow. I'm just gonna stitch a little bit longer and then I'm done as well. Because I'm hungry. I want to eat. This is really pretty much the only time I get to stitch is when I'm back here in the closet. I think Henry fell asleep under the desk in the corner of the closet. I made him a little in the corner over here in the corner. He's got his little toys, a couple little toys and stuff in there. It's his little corner. And he likes to go in there and sleep while I'm doing the lives. Almost every live, he's in that corner sleeping. We can take a quick little peek. I'm going to look and see if he's in there. Oh, he is. Look, if we go over here, see there's the corner of the closet. We're going to look down on the floor. Oh, he heard me. See him? See him down there? He loves to sleep in the closet when I'm having the lives. (8:03). Okay, so if Central Time, what is that on Eastern Time, Candace? Would that be 9:03 my time? Because if so, I can hang till 9 with you. Alright, I got this pattern down now. I do not need to look at it no more. Oh. 8:23 Eastern Time. Okay, I can do it. I can so do that. I took a nap today. I can think I can make it till 9. Let's do it. I'll hang out here until Candace gets home. Oh, I should have cut that longer. See, the later I go to bed, the later I sleep. I don't want to eat again until 4 a.m. because I get up anywhere between midnight and, well, anytime after midnight. I get up. 40 minutes. I'm going to try to hang out with you, Candace, for 40 minutes, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to try my hardest. Oh, I see what this is doing. Okay. So it's 3 holes, and then it increases 3, and then you just decrease 3. Increase 3, decrease 3. Got it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Alright. The 4th of July bear wreath. It's much cuter than the picture. Oh, I can't wait to see it, Diane. The outside world, Lisa, hey, mine too. You know that? I mean, outside of I just have my family. It's a small little family. I don't really socialize with anybody else. I know a lot of people, but a regular social, no. I don't know. I've turned into an old homebody. I have no desire to be out there anymore. I guess I'd rather be here stitching with you guys. I'm glad some of you like to hang out. That would stink if nobody wanted to hang out with me on my lives. I guess I wouldn't be doing lives anymore. So you guys could say you're the reason why I'm still doing lives. Because it's not like I get a lot of people that join. That's okay. You guys make it worth it. Homebody. We are not old. That's right, Diane. I've just become a homebody. That is true. I have. I find it very difficult to leave the house sometimes. Unless it's Hobby Lobby. I have to go to Hobby Lobby now this week. Jello Jiggle to eat makes you feel... I really don't eat Jello, Lisa. Because believe it or not, Jello... The product they use to make Jello firm comes from the boiling of animal bones. Yeah, so I really don't eat Jello, but thank you for the suggestion. Fiber is really what makes you feel full, and I eat lots of fiber. I burn it off quick. I'll be alright. I can do it. I did not have my chocolate fix for a snack tonight like I usually do. My little nighty-night fix is a little piece of chocolate. This is a really easy stitch. So this should go by quick, and I kind of like the little design. Speaking of Jello jigglers, Lisa, have you ever had a Jello shot? I hear people have Jello shots. I've never had a Jello shot, but I'm just curious. Anybody in here ever have Jello shots? Oh my goodness, there it is. I definitely made it a little longer than normal tonight. Wait a minute. Something. Oh. I see. Okay. I thought I was doing something wrong, but I didn't. You have not. Oh, Lisa does. She loves them. I unfortunately have never been able to handle alcohol. Sandra has not. Candace does chocolate. Yes, chocolate. I just love, and I think I get that from my mother. She was the same way. I remember she would always have her little chocolate candy in the evenings, and I've gotten the same way now. I just like to crawl in my recliner at the end of the day, prop my feet up, and have me a little piece of chocolate. I prefer just chocolate, with nothing else in it. Just a little chocolate. Preferably dark chocolate. I prefer it without the milk. I don't care much for the milk chocolate, but so I should say dark chocolate. Yes. Oh, looky there! I forgot this last stitch on the first row. I got so excited. Oh, let's see. This one is. I have never had any Jello shots either. But as I was saying, yeah, I've never been able to handle alcohol, period. Woo! The yawns are coming closer and closer. I'm hanging there, though, Candace. We can do this together. Ah, good for you, Lisa. Yeah, thankfully, I just never was big on alcohol. I do like fruity daiquiris now, but I would like them with or without the alcohol. But I can drink some fruity daiquiris. Oh, yeah, I like strawberry daiquiris. Any fruity daiquiri. I just have to be careful because I'll drink them and drink them and drink them, and after 2, I'm gone. 65. Wow. How long did that take you to make 65 Jello shots? Let's see, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's only been 5 hours. I'm ready to eat already. Jesus. That's what I'm trying this fasting to see if it helps me out. I had my leftover lentil tacos. I love them. It's something I make weekly for hubby and I. I love them. And there's leftovers in the fridge, and I'm sitting here thinking about how lovely it would be to eat a bowl of them right now. I hear you, Sandra. I'm the same way. I never could acquire the taste of yarn. Most, I don't like beer. Oh, I think it's disgusting. Most alcohol I don't really like either. So, yeah, I've just... Oh, okay, Lisa, 2 hours. Yeah, so that if I do drink, I did actually, like, when I really started going head on with this big menopause thing and my sleep went out the window, I was trying to see if I had a glass or two of wine would help, or then I would make some mixed drinks, and now that just everything I have tried, I've even tried a gummy. So it's illegal here in Florida. So when we went up to New Jersey, it was legal up there. So hubby got me some to try. It had the total opposite effect on me. Not only did it not put me to sleep, oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's a no-go. Nothing works. I just don't sleep. I can go to sleep usually. I just can't stay asleep. One of the blessings we get. Buttery nipples. Lentil tacos. Oh, yes, Sandra. I love them. You pretty much make them the same way as a meat taco, only instead of meat, I use lentils. And I like to also use black bean because I love black beans. So I soak my lentils for at least an hour or two or more before I make it, because it actually really does cut down the cook time. The longer you soak your beans, the less it cooks. And I will say something about beans. There's a misconception when it comes to beans and farting. So yes, eating beans can make you fart more, but if you eat beans on a regular basis, that goes away. It's only when you don't eat beans often, so that if that's the case, and you only eat beans every now and then, yes, it's going to make you fart. But if you eat them, I eat them almost daily. They do not bother me at all. Salsa. I do put the salsa in the lentil tacos. So how I make it is lentils, black beans, and either salsa. I prefer salsa, but if I don't have any salsa, I will add a can of diced tomatoes. Excuse me. And then I add, of course, onions, peppers, and corn. And I just cook it all together in one pot. And I don't really eat like your El Paso nacho taco shells and all that. I don't really like any of that. It's too processed for me. I get these nachos at Aldi's. They are black bean nachos or a flaxseed nachos. And what I do is I top it all on my nachos and eat it that way. It's, oh my god. I just call it lentil tacos. So yummy. I love black beans. Oh, and I also add a can of oh Jesus, what is that mashed pinto bean? Refried beans. I also add a can of refried beans. Yes. It's just so easy to make. Everything cooks in one pot. And of course, you can, sometimes I'll go out if I have like any kale or spinach in the garden. I'll go out and get some from the garden and put it in there. Sometimes, once in a blue moon, I might add black olives. You could do whatever you want to it. Yeah, it's delicious. There's some in my fridge. And I want some. Bean cakes. Oh, I love potatoes. Now, potato is my absolute favorite food. Her brown beans soaked up the gas. Have you ever had bean cakes? I've never. Now, I do make my own veggie burgers with beans. I use different kind of beans. But no, I've never heard of bean cakes. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. Has anybody else in here heard of bean cakes? I've never heard of bean cakes. I mean, is it like just similar to a bean patty, or is it more on the dessert side when you say cakes? I know you can make brownies out of beans and sweet potatoes. I haven't done it yet. I've been wanting to. I don't do a lot of baking. I just don't have the time. I spend so much time already in the kitchen doing a lot of food prep and cooking that baking just is not my forte. Plus, 26 minutes, we can do it, Candace. Plus, cooking really is not my forte. I prefer not to have to cook, but I don't want to eat what else is out there, so I do cook. Most of the time. So desserts, there's really no room for desserts. It's bad enough I have to cook my meals. Brown beans, add pancake batter, dry, stir, and fry till golden brown. Brown beans and pancake. So it's like brown bean pancakes. Bean pancakes. Bean cakes. I never heard that one. We can do it, Candace. Candace. I don't know why. When I say your name, it comes out Canvas, not Candace. Oh my goodness. That's around when I got up, but I did get me about an hour nap in. That's the only reason I was able to make it. Maybe an hour and a half. Flour, but pancake batter is better. Very interesting, Lisa. Learn something new every day. That's the goal. Boy, this is going to take many, many, many weeks to do if I only do this during the lives. So it'll be interesting. Anybody want to take a vote on how many lives they think it'll take for me to complete this haunted house? Well, actually, let's just say, do you think I'll get it complete by Halloween? I'll have to try to remember that during the next live. We could take a vote. I will not work on this at all outside of the lives. So strictly live. So you guys will get to be a part of every single stitch. $100. How many lives is there till Halloween? So does anybody know how many weeks there are until Halloween? October 2026. You don't have much faith in me at all, do you? Oh my God, that's Candace. TikTok. I can make it. We can make it. I will be signing on early on every live to start working on this. That I will do. I will try to sign on as early as I can to start working on the pieces. It's easier for me to go earlier than it is for me to stay later. The only reason I'm hanging a little late tonight is because I took a nap this afternoon. But I am ready to hit that bed right behind me right now. It keeps calling my name. 21 weeks and 5 days. Okay, now we have to take in consideration that occasionally I do have to miss a live. So if we do, so there's 4 weeks in a month, and that's 8 lives. So let's say that's 8, but let's go ahead and make it 7 lives, and that gives me a little play for my downtime. So 7 lives a month, and we just started June, July, August, September, October. So that's 5 times 7 is 35 lives. Right? Does that sound right? Now I can, if I sign on early, it's going to be cutting it close. So I will sign on early as I can, as frequently as I can. And see if I can get this done by Halloween. Oh, and I have Christmas presents I'm supposed to be working on, like my Happy Meal box. I've actually been working a little on it. See, I got the one almost done. Ugh, it's just not enough time. But what do you do? You want to do all this stuff. I want to make them all. I want to make everything. I do so much cutting. It just feels good to just stitch sometimes. My husband already came in here and gave me a dirty look because I'm on longer than normal. I just told him to go away. He was not allowed in here because he doesn't stitch. He did put this light up for me, though. I should be nice. It's nice and bright in here. And he brought me home stuff. He brings me home stuff all the time. That's why I have so much stuff. That's why I can garden for practically free. I just put up 2 more dragon fruit trellises, and I built them out of bed frames, the metal bed frames. So my husband has a big trailer. He does a lot of clean outs, hauls scrap and stuff. You fall asleep at 9? That's so early for me. Yeah, I'm usually, honestly, Sandra, I'm usually in bed way before 8. It's actually past my bedtime when I go online. I usually go to bed in between 7 and 8 in the evenings. I do watch a little TV, but normally that puts me right to sleep. Normally. So, yeah, I'm usually fast asleep by 9. Normally. Now, I do have, like, every month I go through this little spurt to where I can't even sleep at all for a couple days, and it just gets annoying. But yes, I'm usually in bed by 9, and then I'm usually up around midnight, 1 a.m. I'm up. And then I used to have to stay up until my granddaughter caught the bus for school, and then I would go back to bed for a couple more hours, and then I would get up and it would be almost noon and blah, 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 blah. So school is over now, so now I'm trying to retrain my brain. So when I wake up, I'm trying to get myself to go back to sleep, even just for a couple more hours, and it's working sometimes. What am I missing? My camera in, he said, on 21 weeks. That's so early for me. I wouldn't be able to. Mike came in and he said, oh, you're watching your show. Mine is at the gym. Oh, yeah, you go. Unfortunately, my husband's gym is on the back patio. So when he goes to the gym, he doesn't go far. Good book to read. I used to read. Yes, I am staying on for you, Candace. I pretty much work all day long. Pretty much. If I'm not working on my Candace, I'm working in the kitchen, I'm working in the house, or I'm working in the yard, or I'm working with hubby. I'm always working. So that little bit of time to lay in my bed and watch TV is priceless for me. And it actually is what relaxes me. Yes, Sandra, I sleep in spurts, so I stopped fighting it. I got to where I would just sleep when I'm tired. So I like have 2 sleep cycles. I sleep for 3 to 4 hours, and then I would get up, get some work done, and then go back to bed and sleep for a couple more hours. And then I'm usually good for the rest of the day. It is difficult sometimes. It sucks sometimes. Sometimes I'm just tired because I still don't get. Usually the second sleep is 1 to 2 hours. The first sleep is 3 to 4. Yeah, sucks. And there are some days that I can't sleep at all. Sometimes I just cannot fall asleep. And I don't know what it is. I've tried many things. Sometimes I thought it was what I was eating. I've just tried many things. I've taken like Advil PM and nothing. It's just, I've done a lot of reading up. I do read a lot. I just read a lot on the internet. And I know it's from the menopause is the cause of it. Menopause came on and so many things changed for me. So I know what the reason is. You take 3 melatonin and helps. They are 10 mg. Have you ever had a sleep study done? No, I have not done a sleep study. I do believe it is the menopause because everything happened at the same time together. So, yeah. Yeah, it's a female thing. I think it is. It really is. I've done a lot of reading. It is. It's the hormones is because our body stops producing the estrogen like it used to. It goes through a lot of changes, and that causes a lot of havoc. And most doctors, from what they say, doctors are not trained in menopause. A lot of them don't have a clue. From what I read, and so many of our symptoms at our age for us females are from menopause. When I sit for too long, I get stiff and sore. My feet hurt. And because of the lack of sleep, sometimes I get lightheaded. I get like the vertigo and nauseous sometimes. And and I've read because lack of sleep it affects something in your inner ear, which can affect your equilibrium. There's not enough sleep is very damaging to the body. So the lack of estrogen and the hormones out of whack causes many things, and lack of sleep, which your body heals when you're sleeping. And I know this for a fact because the few times I have been able to sleep a good 6 hours, I feel so much better when I wake up. But then it's short-lived because then that doesn't come again for quite a while. Because that's when your body heals, is when you're sleeping. So if you're not sleeping, you're not healing. Your body's not repairing itself from whatever damage, from that day, whether you overused muscles or just whatever. And I've been reading up on the fasting, and they say when you fast, once you hit 12 hours, I think it was 72 hours. If you can fast for 72 hours, your body starts it can even eat away, they say, like cancer cells, and it really starts repairing itself because you have to go, I think it's 72 hours. It does. It's crazy to be a woman and have all these issues. Right? And the only positive side about going through menopause is you don't have the dreadful period every month. But at least on the period, it was just once a week. And then the other 3 weeks, you had a sense of normalcy. Although I always, like the week before, dreaded the period coming. So then it was only 2 weeks of normalcy. But with the menopause, it's like no sense of normalcy anymore. I feel like a completely different person. I'm not even the same person I was. And I remember when it first started, I was always a very regular person. My period always came the same time. It was the same month after month after month. Always. I never missed a period. The only time I missed a period was when I was pregnant. And so in my past, when I missed a period, it wasn't always an oh shit, not again. So I remember it was in the beginning of the first half of the relationship with my husband. It was 4 years ago, maybe 5 years. I remember I missed my period. I had surgery and stopped periods at age 25. Wow, okay, but they say you can still 10 minutes. It took me about 10 years to. Yes, Diane, I've read that it can take up to 20 years. So are you saying that there is hope? A lot of this does go away? I forgot what I was just talking about. Anyway, oh yes, so I remember I missed my period. And I was like, oh my God, no way, I can't be pregnant. Because after my last child, I had my tubes cut and burnt. And I was like, oh my God. So I was doing a reading. Can you get pregnant when your tubes are cut and burned? And of course, there is always that possibility, they're saying. Ablation was done because of heavy bleeding. Yes, I had that. I was very sick and would have died. Oh my goodness, I didn't have that. Oh goodness, Sandra, bless you. I'm glad you're okay and you're here with us now. Yeah, so I missed so I went to the clinic and took a pregnancy test. I was it was in my early 50s. Yep. And I'm like, there's no way I can be pregnant. I have grandkids. And I was so panicky. I thought I was pregnant. And I was not. That was the first. And then didn't again. I didn't miss another period. It was like a year later. I missed it again. And then they started. So it's like after the second year. But I didn't notice any other symptoms. And that's around when I believe I completely changed my diet too. I really do believe that if I had not changed my diet, I really believe I would be suffering way more problems. I really do. That's just my opinion, but it gets better slowly. You are a lifesaver, Diane. Thank goodness. Because I know so many people suffer from so many more symptoms than I do. My biggest one is the lack of sleep. The other stuff, like the hot flashes, I do get them. They come and go. They're usually short-lived and they're nothing major. I just keep a fan on me all the time, and that usually pretty much keeps it in check. My memory, there is a little loss there. I am a little more lost there sometimes. Let's just put it there that way. But my patience, and I know that has a lot to do with the lack of sleep, because my patience level is not near as well as it used to be. I used to be such a patient person. You can really ask my husband on that one, and he'll tell you in a heartbeat. But that is good news. Knowing that it does get better, I can handle that, because then I just tell myself I'm just a little closer to getting there. Your memory's totally gone. Oh my goodness. Brain fog. Yes, that's the perfect word, Sandra, is brain fog. Yes, that's what I get often. Yes. And weight. Oh my goodness. That is another one I'm suffering from is the weight. And I have tried everything to get this weight off of me. And it just won't budge. And then I come across this one lady, actually a couple people saying when you're going through menopause that the more you, look at this knot. I hate when that happens. There, I pull it up. The more you diet and try to lose weight, the more you're going to gain. So I stopped. I pay attention to what I eat, but when I'm hungry, I eat. And because of I don't eat a lot of that high calorie stuff, I can eat a lot. I can eat all the beans I want, all the rice I want. I don't eat a lot of pasta. That I have recently stopped because I'm trying to cut out the gluten to see if that helps any. And I have noticed a little improvement. I'm not like gluten sensitive or gluten tolerant or anything like that, but you know, there's actually gluten in so much of the food we eat. Oh, you home yet, Candace? You should be almost there. I'm just rambling on. I'm so sorry if I'm boring anybody. Just while I'm stitching, you know, I try to think of things to talk about. And I'm trying to keep myself awake because normally I don't have a problem falling asleep. It's just the staying asleep. But I've thought about one thing. I have noticed like once a month I go through this 3-day stage. It's usually 3 days where I can't sleep at all. And I wonder if that's like the replacement for having the period. The body is still having going through that once a month, kind of every 30 days period stage, only there is no more period. So it just like won't let me sleep. I thought about it. I couldn't lose weight either until I started shots and have lost 55 pounds there. Semaglutide shots. Before that, I had tried everything else. So I used to weigh 200 pounds. Oh my goodness, yes. I'm a little more than that. More than I want to get down to that for now. But I have, and I get exercise. I don't think I get enough, though, to actually lose the weight. I have been walking a lot more, and my husband has been walking with me, and that has helped. I do garden a lot. So I've included more walks, and I'm hoping that might help. Prices lower here? There's no prices gotten lower anywhere that I know of, Lisa. Everything is going up here. The cost of everything here is insane. Everything. I'm going to finish this strand of yarn and then call it a night. Candace should be home by then or almost home. But I got a good little chunk of change done right here. Active, that's good. Gardening is good anyway. Yes, I love to garden. Garden is my stress reliever. So, and I really do get a workout because I dig, I tote, I carry, I haul. I wear myself out in gardening and I can spend hours out there. So every day, it's very rare, but every day I either walk or I garden, or sometimes, like today I did both. Hubby got me out there. We went for a short walk. And I would have gardened longer, but we actually got a little rain. Our rainy season is starting. Woohoo, Francis. That's right. It's Francis and Candace. I'm glad we could keep you ladies safe on the road and bring you home together. How fun is that? Yes, prices are insane. And they're just going to continue. Nothing ever goes down. I mean, things that are on sale now were regular prices just like last year. I was actually just talking to my husband about this. Oops, see there, I almost messed up. We were actually, oh no, talking about that the other day. Eventually, when is it going to stop? When are the prices going to stop? Oh, okay, so this stitch should have been up here one, and then the yarn came through the stitch, and I can't get it out. So what I'm going to do is just stitch over that because this is black on black, so it's going to be very forgiving. And you won't even ever see my flaw. So I'm just going to redo over this stitch. I'm not even going to waste my time trying to get that out. Okay. Yeah, so when will the prices stop rising? I mean, eventually, like a gallon of milk is going to be $50. When does it stop? When will it stop? I guess, when, I don't know. They just keep continue and continue because one thing raises and everything else has to raise. Because if you think about it, if they raise the wages, then the companies have to raise their rates to be able to afford. Well, I should say so they can pay the wages because they're not going to cut into their profits. Nobody wants to cut into their profits. So by raising the wages, it raises the prices, and then when you raise the prices, you can't live on the wages. So then they have to raise the wages again, but then that causes the prices to go up. So let's see. Good night, Francis. It will never stop, will it, Diane? No. All right, Francis and Candace. I'm glad you made it home safely. I'm going to finish up this strand here and call it a night. Wow, this was a long night. So I'm going to try to come on as early as possible on the next live. I have to get this done by Halloween. Plus, I know some of you ladies, when you get yours, you're going to stitch yours out right quick. So I have to get this huge head start. Maybe we can finish together around the same time. All right, I'm coming down to the end here. All right, how many ladies are left? I am done here, and I'm going to end this live. See if I can get one last stitch in. Wow, I'm about halfway through this first roof panel. That is bad. The stitches go quick with this long stitch. And then this is all goblin stitches, so I might be able to do this. It's been grand. It has been fun. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me on another live. Congratulations again, Heather. You probably won't ever watch the end of this live, but I'm going to say it anyways. Congratulations. And until Happy Hump Day, I will start messaging everybody to get your orders in for the haunted houses. As you're doing, I had to go with the other house so it fit with my village. I understand completely. I wish I had time to do both haunted houses. I really do. And believe it or not, Diane, most people got the other house too. I don't know why, for some reason, I like this one. I think it's the color orange just pops for me. But I wish I had time. I could do the other one. But you'll still be doing your haunted house, and I'll do this haunted house. We'll be working on haunted houses together. So on that note, lovelies, let's see really quick. Good night to Henry. He's already down there, still fast asleep. Let's see if I can... There we go. He's all stretched out, sleeping away. Henry! There he is. Come here, say good night to everybody. Tell everybody good night, Henry. Good night, everybody. See you Wednesday.